Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's John with thenetguy.com, and I'm here today with another product from Gamdias. It's the Athena M2 mid-tower PC case. This thing's really awesome. They've taken a lot of things about the Talos M1 over there and they made them better. And it's going to be available for purchase starting next week. It's not available yet, so I got a pre-release unit here. I'll show you all about it, what you can look forward to, and how much it'll cost. Let's get to unboxing. So that was easy. What's new about this? Well, they're calling it an asymmetric front grille here. It has all complete ventilation. Unlike the Talos over there where you've got a glass with some slits in it, this asymmetric ventilation has 3 fans, 120 millimeter fans behind it, and a lot better airflow coming through the front of the case. The I/O is on the top permanently, so you don't have the option like the Talos to move it. You still get a tempered glass side and you still get a solid back side. You also have on top the mesh screen and the ability to add additional fans or a radiator.
Here I'm going to remove the back of the case and you get to see the back side. Comes with a convenient Aorus sync plug, or for your Gigabyte or MSI motherboards, it has the alternative, and a nice bag of hardware and collection of screws, other things you might need when mounting the motherboard. A really cool feature is this 2.5-inch drive tray in the back, hides behind the motherboard, and you can see there's additional LED and fan ports on the controller on the back side. On the bottom, to access the 5.25 drive tray, you can just unscrew those bolts and you can put 2 5.25 drives. One mounts to the top of the tray and one goes inside the tray. To remove the tempered glass side, there's a top and a bottom thumb screw, and then this just pushes the tempered glass out. You can't leave those screws out or it could fall out. That's one design issue I think here. So just be really careful and keep those screws in. I don't know if this case is great for somebody that likes to tinker a lot, get in and out of their machine a lot, but if you want something that's securely attached, you can do that. This has a cutout to show off your power supply, unlike some of the other models, and it has the same removable front, just like the Talos M1. For easy cleaning, you can install and remove the asymmetric grille just by pushing on the top. If you haven't seen my other video, you probably don't know what I'm doing here, but if you take pin 4 and 5 from the top of the connector and you connect them together, you can turn the case on without a motherboard, CPU, memory, or anything else, just to test out the LEDs. This thing's got a bunch of different LED modes. So this is entirely just from the upper button. This isn't using Aorus Sync or the MSI or Gigabyte versions. This is just the built-in. It's got faders, it's got chasers, it's got all sorts of really cool stuff that I like about it. With just the integrated controller, you can control most of the LED functions that you'd normally want. So this is the addressable RGBs here, and if you had other board that supports it, I would highly recommend getting this over another case that didn't have addressable. And with the mesh screen off, you can see you have direct access to the fans for easy cleaning. The Athena is just a little bit shorter and sits up off the desk a little tiny bit more with longer legs. And with the backs flush, you can see it protrudes a little bit more forward on the desk, so if space is really tight, but you want a mid-tower and you need that extra airflow, the Athena is a better package.
All in all, this is a steal. You're getting an asymmetric mesh grille with 3 fans and great airflow, the ability to add a top or a bottom mount radiator or both for your graphics card and your CPU, and really smart little features like that hidden 2.5-inch SSD drive slot in the back and that back movable I/O panel, very similar to a Dell or other brands. My next job is I'm going to take the very, very fast AMD Ryzen 5 3600X out of the Talos, and I'm going to put it in here and see if I can get it to run cooler with the stock cooler and just better case ventilation. Stick around the channel and that video is sure to come up soon. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of another one of my videos. This stuff takes a lot of time. It takes me about an hour for every minute of final produced video. So when people are asking you to subscribe and like their videos, they're doing it because it's a passion and they would really love to have you come back and watch their next creation. If you find this video interesting, please consider giving it a like, or better yet, put a comment in there so I can respond back to you. I respond back to nearly all of my comments, even the haters.